All right, you ready?
She's lying. Would you like the last day?
Deep to Nakua. Puka
Oh, there you
Nakua
go.
with like a
Finally, a big
40-yard bomb.
throw. Tua got away. Simulating through this. Oh, Greenland's back in the football field?
Yeah, this is his first game back.
Dang, bro, I feel so bad for that dude. Oh. No.
Oh, Jacob, I'm live, by the way.
All right, cool. I'll watch it.
As soon as you're ready, RJ, I'm ready
I'm ready. I've been sitting here.
to play the season. To press play.
3, 2, 1, play.
Damn, they got stopped.
Jose's a little bit ahead of me. Yeah, I hit play.
Shit.
What? Quit the session? Jose, you ready?
Press it.
Play.
All right. Searching for opponent. Oh no.
All right, is your Ethernet in?
Yeah, I have my LAN cable
Because I don't see you joining.
definitely here. Been online all day. Online right now.
Keep saying you left the session.
Every time I click play season game, it goes just says searching, and then it goes right into it.
All right, let me
I'm
know when you hit
streaming.
play.
3, 2, 1, push. Searching for opponents. There we
Because
go.
mine finds you, but then you're not there.
Says
There you go.
it's just taking a while.
Damn.
Color you wearing?
I'm burgundy and gold. Good luck, Mr. Granados.
Well, the sun has gone down, but the excitement level has gone up as
Come here.
kickoff draws near here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at Commanders Field.
Bounce you this. Oh man.
Get the boxes.
Well, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from Commanders Field. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That would be good right now.
Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here's Williams.
Wow, the pick.
He was open, couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a
that was a late hit.
yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. A little short pass. This is Everett. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11. And it was the Commanders who picked up the road victory. So they'll be fighting for the season sweep in this one.
Whoa.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Daniels. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want
Damn, he had him beat.
They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know
Purdy
you
threw
want
it
to
so
get
far
this man
behind him.
involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On the counter, this is Robinson.
Oh, get the
This
fuck out of
winds
here.
up a gain of 4 to the 41. You look at this Eagle defense. They find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Daniels. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Daniels looking to throw.
Yep.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it
Interception,
always comes
Madden?
back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I
That's
think
what
it's
he got
hard for
picked.
people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on
Oh, the
tape
ball
that I
to
saw
Cooper
last
Kupp.
game. This team does
Jesus,
a nice
help
job
me.
of getting their opponents on the ground.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Okay, chill,
This guy's
Williams. I've
proven
never seen you run
himself
like
to be one of
that.
the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
First and goal from just inside the 5. Working out of the gun, Williams. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was that we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
To the air, Williams. And it'll be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is.
Oh, shit, I got to buy, I think, next week.
This is coming at a bad time. We want to keep playing. The answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak,
I think you're right.
they
I think
want to
you
keep going. But what the veterans are
The
telling
guy
young
just
guys
said it
in
on the game. He was like,
open week is
if these
always
guys
good,
can pull out a
guys.
win
Take it,
and
let's
go to a hot streak.
Now Daniels. Flush to his right. Ball complete. It's a rookie from Oklahoma. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Working out of the gun, Daniels on the move to his left. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10, right at the 40. They run with Rivers, and they will only muster a yard here to the 30.
I wish I had known that was not going to be Brian
Well,
Robinson.
sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Oh, we got that
Second
game, huh?
quarter down from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
That's a couple of defensive battles for you today, Jose. Damn.
Right?
They'll be in search of 8 yards
You
here
held
as they hope to
Melman to
convert
no
the
points
first
for the
down.
longest, and now you're over here playing RJ.
Damn, I didn't know you played 3 games.
To throw
Played,
is Daniels.
yeah.
Oh, I threw it to the wrong number.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Shit. That's a touchdown. Blech. Cooper B. John.
And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Fuck, it's wrong,
And the
Cooper.
Eagles defense gets a pick 6.
I fumbled the bag on that one. Damn it.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first.
Yeah, I played Jason,
Defense
and I
coming
played
through
Jacob,
right there with
and I
pick
played
6.
Game,
And I
and
know from
played you.
experience
Now
throughout
I'm
the
playing
week,
you.
when you go against the offense,
Damn.
you're challenging them all the time.
You got
letting
all
them
night.
know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few
That's
pick
like
sixes
Nancy
and
all
score
day.
ourselves.
All after
You're
me.
just kidding? But how about what he just did
Shit.
right there? Laid it out for the rest of the
Boy,
game.
Jason, I
We
played
scored.
what?
Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Let's just say we didn't do any work today.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And that
Jacob,
kick is
yesterday, if I
away.
got like 5 p.m., was like,
Yeah, I need to actually go look like I did something. Yeah. It's
A
crazy.
good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
it's funny because all your stuff is almost like timestamp. Because whenever you send that, that's when they get it. So it's all like, it shows time.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Shit all day till like 5 p.m. It doesn't look great.
I was like, yeah, what's he up to? Yeah. But I've done it at weird times before. Like when I was in Hawaii, somebody said something like, why are you sending this at like fucking 11 p.m.? It's like, well, because it's 6 in Hawaii time.
Worked in Hawaii?
Yeah, a little bit.
And Washington now going to use the first
Yeah,
of
I
their
got
3
a
timeouts.
little
They'll have 2
fucked up
remaining
on that,
as we
but
step
it's not a
aside
big deal.
here in this second quarter.
Amy and I did everything we wanted to do.
Which
They just
island
met-
did you go to?
We did Oahu. This is the second time we've done Oahu.
Yeah, friggin', I've heard it's a little difficult to travel between islands.
Yeah, it's
And
not
the
something
tight end
Amy and
goes
I
in
wanted to
motion
battle
left.
with, that's for sure.
Now a handoff to start it out.
Oh.
Robinson. And he
Yeah, like, it's
still
not
is
it's
yet
either
to
full
get
of
on
locals or
track
it's
in
not
this
a,
first half as they're going to
like,
stop him behind
Yeah,
the
I'd
line.
kind of rather,
2
if I was
yards
going to go to a
loss,
different
2nd
island,
and
I'd rather
12.
start there.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially
Yeah,
on the early
like,
downs. They just haven't
for
had a
some
whole lot of
islands you have to
success
fly
just
to.
yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, honestly, it'd be fun as shit to boat over to one or something.
So the opening play of the drive
Yeah, I
goes
heard boating over
backwards.
to
Now
one
they'll come up
is,
on 2nd and 12.
I think it would be.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. They'll roll. And he can't
We
get
like
rid of
Oahu.
it.
We
He's
did
taken
a
down.
little more time
They'll
in
wind up
actually
losing
Honolulu
10
this
on
time,
the sack,
which
and it'll lead to
Yeah,
a
was
do
3rd and
some,
long.
fantastic.
Okay, I'm
Zip
not
line
sure
me,
you could
Jacob. I
actually
want to see
draw
your
a
big ass
better pass
line.
rush than that one right
Zip
there.
line?
Nowhere to go
Yeah, no,
outside.
thank
He
you.
had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A strong running. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb. He got the boomstick laid on him, and he just was like, okay.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he went straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
What was the thing you do?
It's a gain of 13
no, I
and
don't
a
even
first
do
down for Philadelphia.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
With his hands up. Can't hold nobody.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
Okay, are you playing college football after this, or are you done?
Yeah, playing.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play.
I think Jason ready that.
That read and recognition.
I hope he did.
It's
not on 4th bench.
behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw, it's Williams. Eluding the pressure right. A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
And they're going to
have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On play action, here's Williams. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys.
Yeah, we're halfway through the second quarter.
So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action. Daniels. He'll buy some time right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions.
Oh, no.
But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Damn. Season is over.
Once again, it's Brooks. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on
Crazy
the
how
first
bad they
down
blew
play.
That was
this year.
well played there defensively. Two
A lot of
tight
injuries,
ends in the
but still.
formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
I don't really have faith
Couple
on
of
Brock
yards
Purdy
as they
either.
move it from the 21 to the 19. This defense against the run, by
Well,
the way, they're
I
not
mean,
top
they're definitely
5,
have
but they
questions
are
about them
top
now.
10.
That's
So
for sure.
what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against
Yeah, I
the
don't think
run?
he's going to get paid.
What if you're a pretty good running team? If so,
Gonna keep him
you
on
might
the
want to go ahead
rookie
and run it
contract
anyway
again.
because that's your strength.
3rd and 12.
I wouldn't blame him for doing that.
Shoot.
2 minutes on the clock.
I think
Second
the
quarter,
pressure the
7-0
teams get
ball
put
game.
to sign a player is what ends up costing them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So what if it leaves? That's the thing. Like, I get it. Like, they're players super valuable.
They need 12
Like,
here. It's
like
3rd
Saquon,
down.
they definitely should have paid because that dude like showed his worth
Yeah,
so
he
many
did.
times.
Yeah, yeah.
To throw, Williams.
That's on the Giants for sure.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's
Like
going to
Brock
hurt a
Purdy?
bit because they needed to come through with a completion
I think-
there.
I think the
Now a drive
49ers
that started
are gonna feel
with great
pressure
field
to sign
position
him.
is facing 4th down.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but
like the
still
Bengals
able to
right
get
now?
3 out of that.
Yeah, we
They
were
don't
able to
think
see
they
an
can
offense
get
and
a
a
deal
defense
done
kind
this
of mix and
offseason
match
with
with
fucking
each other,
Jamar?
didn't we? Both of them
That dude
trying to
might
make
leave.
sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying
Oh,
to
I
hold
forgot
them to a
about
field
that.
goal
That's right.
attempt.
He's playing on a
Wasn't
one-year deal.
guaranteed lock
Or
three from
did
where they
last year they
started.
did.
So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
I mean, they could do a 5th-year option. I think.
I think this was it.
I think this is it.
Yeah, I think
Been
this is
already for 4 years. This is 4th year.
it. I think so, dude.
The Washington
Burrow,
offense at
that's
the
the
line
only
and
thing they
ready
got
to
going
roll.
on. That they have Burrow.
And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but
But
number
they
4
really
is
went
kind of, oh, you're like,
crazy
oh
more
man, I
that
can't
much,
throw
and
4.
it still sucks.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Yeah.
Now it's 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing now is Daniels. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Throwing is Williams. Short throw caught by Bowers. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
That's caught left side by Neighbors. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
Cooper Kupp is literally doing 0 points. That's fantastic.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Did that to me last week.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
2nd and 10.
And Baker Mayfield completely forgot about Ott, the fucking best tight end in the league.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, damn. Ruiz puts me at long odds. I'll be at 41% if this holds. Oof.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Oh, I'm playing what the pu- Oh, this is Taylor. Fun. Oh, shit. She's got Puka.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to throw. Daniels. Flushed out right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays?
I'm watching his stream. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned,
I thought I was watching yours.
really
Wait a minute. How did Jen Daniels just run? Then
looking
you
to
have the ball.
throw. Daniels. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on what ought to be the final act of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Have any timeouts?
No, he didn't have any timeouts. Wait, no. I think those are second half timeouts. No, I don't think he had any. Shit.
welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports.
Falcons are at the 50. The Magic.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
School wobbler for nobody.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw. Daniels. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before
what a
going
dot.
out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Robinson up the middle.
Not gonna lie,
as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ball on the
All right, Jose, I said I was going to hang around, but I think I actually need to hop off. But I'm going to watch this game on YouTube.
Well, I'll just play my tomorrow.
Robinson with another.
Yeah. That works too, man. I'm a buy. I've ready to do my scouting, so it's.
A gain of 5.
Yeah, Jason got ready
for the first down.
Yeah, he did.
Time to get him established, but in my estimation,
Yeah, you're
they've
free
got to
to
pick
play
up the
one,
urgency
too,
here.
yeah.
They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
I told Amy I'd hang out with her. I didn't realize it was already 10.
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
I don't feel too bad though. We're going to a concert tomorrow.
There, force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Probably likes
Well, they certainly
a
are
musical
today,
concert.
partner, because they've
What'd you
forced
say?
big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels rolling to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
All right, I checked. He did ready up.
Daniels. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get
All right, RJ, good luck, buddy.
throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself
I'm out
if you
here.
can,
Peace out,
but
guys.
at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
2nd and 9 now. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Williams. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Now whistles and a stoppage here.
Damn, how long have I been?
The Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short
you
break.
just want to say shit the whole time.
I was talking.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle with Brooks here. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Ooh.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Ah, double the fucking perfect amount of blocking. What the fuck?
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jonathan Brooks with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Sanders on for the extra point. And now it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. And before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, as really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spent a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
Out there,
Can I
set
kick
ready
it?
for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Looking to throw. Daniels. Now he's forced out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, But a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Back to throw. Daniels. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. That's pulled in by Brooks. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get
Peter missed a tackle like that.
conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 more there and another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Brooks. Diabador Lenore up to make the tackle. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and 9. Play action. Now Williams sliding out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Brooks.
Oh.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jonathan Brooks, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. They're going to try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Cam Smith. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it. Because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
99 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. Brooks is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I've thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Here's a screen for Robinson. Room past the 35. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
To the air goes Daniels. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he's got this down to the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. In motion, the tight end. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Daniels looking to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Now Daniels. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Flushed out right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Daniels going to try to sneak.
Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because
and he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr. with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Commanders are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Well, Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now 2nd and 9. Here comes Brooks. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 8. To the air, Williams. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll run with Brooks as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 112 yards rushing for him now to this point.